you. This is episode 7 of season 2. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. Last episode was pretty chaotic. You know, there was lots of information being dashed out left, right, and centre. It's quite decent. I enjoyed it. So it is out in the open now. Everybody knows that Will is not Will. It is in fact Joe Goldberg, and that is because Candice was caught red-handed by Love breaking into Joe's apartment. Now, what was interesting is she went there earlier in the day. She got caught pretty much off Delilah. She was saying that she's, she's been seeing Joe on the side. She thought she left her earrings there. And Delilah went in to have a look, obviously, because she's a building manager. While she was doing that, she snuck in and crept up and, she opened the window a little bit so she can come back later in the day. Little did she know that a PI, hired by Love has been following her around. Joe thought it was to follow him because of what's happened with Henderson, but no, mate, it was obviously Love sided because she was looking into Candice because she was thinking the same as what I mentioned in a couple of episodes back, is that she caught her in a white lie, didn't she? She was saying that she does all this directing and stuff, but she didn't know anything about it, and all these casting agencies and all these production companies that she was mentioning, she was getting them all wrong. So what she decided to do is dig deeper into her to see if she's using her brother for money, because the family are rich, and that is the conclusion that she come to. She was saying she's looked into her, she's not had a job for ages and all that, she's not got a residence and all this stuff, and she was like, what are you doing here? She was like, look mate, there's something that you need to know. That is not Will, his name's Joe. We was together. She slid a picture across the table showing it was a selfie between them. And, later on in the episode, Joe was confronted by Love, who asked him these questions, and he didn't actually lie. It was good. Sometimes you need a fast response to a question. Is your name Joe? Yeah. Do you know Candice? Yeah, we used to date. That was literally how he said it. And he flipped it. He managed to say some pretty good stuff, to be honest. He said, look, mate, the reason why I didn't tell you that I knew her when she arrived is because she is the person that I've been trying to get away from. She is the crazy one. Why do you think I moved to LA? Why do you think I changed my name, got a job? Why am I not on any social media? I'm trying to stay clear of her. She's the crazy one. She's come after me. She's found me. This is the reason why I didn't really want to get in a relationship with you at the start, because I told you I had some baggage in my past that I was dealing with. She ended up saying, well, look, mate, you're not going to have to deal with her again. I paid her off. She's gone. No, I don't think she's gone. I think that she's going to take the money and she's going to stay in LA. The complex that Joe was staying at, they did have a room to let. I wonder if she's going to buy and use that. Who knows? That'd be very interesting. Joe also, this episode, they ended up breaking up. Love was saying, look, mate, I've never loved anyone as much as I love you. And that's what Joe said as well. But she said, that's why it makes it so hard. We're going to have to end this. And she broken up and she left. Joe, in a bit of a rebound, he ended up sleeping with Delilah. He went and knocked on her house. He was asking, is she making any progress with the Henderson case? She's got all these boards up and everything. She's doing a Charlie Kelly, she's got all the strings attached all over the place. Joe obviously was trying to help her, give her some advice as well. He was saying, look, instead of going after and contacting all these different people, trying to get them to come forward, if you're brave enough to go and do it yourself, you're the first one. You're the one that breaks the story. Maybe other people will get encouraged and will step forward as well, and you'll have loads of people, maybe even people that you didn't even realise before, that'll come forward. So that was interesting. I do kind of get where he's coming from with that. It's a good option. Also, what was interesting is in this episode, got flashbacks of Love and the husband. Now, husband, I think he was deaf. He was doing sign language. That's why she said that I love you sign with Joe like that a couple of episodes before. And obviously she was speaking to him and stuff. And he seems like a decent guy. He didn't want any money off her family. He wanted to be a hardworking man. He wanted to do everything that he could afford himself. He didn't want to be in debt to anybody. I like it. Good morals. But I think from Love's side, she wanted to start a family. She wanted to have kids. And obviously he didn't really want to get any hand-me-downs from her family because she was rich. So they had a little conflicts there. And I think later on they insinuated that he developed testicular cancer. And he was saying, she was getting upset. And she was saying, why didn't you tell me? And he was like, obviously I didn't want to put you in this position now where you look absolutely devastated. I don't want to see my wife upset. He was saying that he'd known for 8 weeks. She was mad that obviously he's not spoken about it for that long, but he was saying he couldn't come and bring the courage to tell her. I do like as well that he's still got a locker in the workplace that they have, that she still opens up and smiles every now and again. It's nice to see that. They did seem like they got on really well. And I think Love is a really nice person. Her personality is great, and I actually am really excited to see how this story between these progress, because obviously we've only got a couple of episodes left. I think that that they're going to end the season together. But how he's going to swing it, I have no idea. Because what's happening to Candace? Is she going to go away or is she going to stay? I think she's going to stay. But I'm really excited with the Henderson story as well, because I want Delilah to succeed and send him down. You know, because everyone thinks he's a great man, he's a hero or whatever. But no, mate. Guy's a scruff and he's abused women and he needs to be called out on it. So I'm hoping and praying, mate. Come on, Delilah, get this story out and obviously take him down, as well as I'm kind of rooting for Joe and Love as well. So I don't want her to die, not like last season. So I can't wait for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you do. And as always, let's jump into episode 7 of season 2 of You.
The things you do when you're broken up with. I considered stepping in front of a car the other day just so you'd look at me. Everything hurts and nothing is okay without you. I just want to know you're okay, love, and maybe to know you're hurting. If I go over there, you'll know I was watching. If I don't, oh, damn it.
Oh, she's rebounding.
I get it now. The curtains aren't to shut me out. They're a kindness.
Oh, she's rebounding. Interesting. I want to see how he reacts now.
Didn't think you were one for pretty boys. Could you really be into all those muscles?
Milo fucking Warrington. You know, he used to be James's best friend. He just spent 2 years traversing Asia, and now he's back. Because he does that periodically.
So he's a...
Scumbag. But he's been sweet on her since college. He could not stand it when she chose James, and then guess who was Mr. Attentive at the funeral? And now he's doing it again. Picking up the pieces when your body's barely cold. But she is still very broken up over you.
She does not look very broken up.
Challenge accepted.
Before he goes in there, my question is, we had this in the Vampire Diaries, yeah. Elena finished with Stefan, yeah, and then next episode, Elena was with Damon, his brother, and you know, there was two sides to this, not argument but opinion. One was, you're not in a relationship no more, so why can you not get in a new one? You know, that one ended yesterday. Today's the present. You've just met someone new. You could be with them. I get it, but then I also think, you know, it's an adjustment time. You know, like how quick can you move on? Like the timeline from them to breaking up, so to speak, like what is it? We don't get told it in this show. Like how long was it from the last episode when she said we can't be together to this episode where she's sleeping with this guy, she's in public kissing him, looking like a couple? You know, surely it's got to be a bit of a lengthy time you know, for this guy to like come in and get with her. But we don't get told that timeline. I would love to know show timelines and how long like the season actually has progressed.
Australian Zen Buddhist travel blogger with a penchant for holding baby animals with his shirt off. He's too perfect. No guy like this actually exists outside a romance novel.
It's all a little dotty of you. You cannot possibly be into him.
Okay, first of all, never compare me to Mom again. And secondly, I'm actually into him. Do me a favor, focus on your own shit, okay? Move to the light, as Dottie would say.
As I suspected, she is not over you. This is what love does when she's hurting. She tends to like things that she definitely does not like, and also it's the only time that she'll snap at me. Get back on the horse, start dating around, show love how free and happy you're living. Now let's set you up.
This is going to be good, mate. I'm going to enjoy it.
40. Why are you helping me? I lied to your sister.
As Shakespeare once said, bitcheth was crazy.
Starting to see what you see. In 40, he is smart and he loves you.
Flinger, you are not putting this poor innocent man on there. You up on the lingo? If someone hits you with a what's up, capital T, that means Tina, which means meth.
Definitely need to watch for kitten fishing thirst traps. Close-up headshot, she's fat. If it's a group shot, she's really insecure but wants to seem fun.
That is deep.
Thank you both. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the way they describe some of the people's pictures, group photos, selfie shot of the head, got to say, they accurately described it. I think that they accurately described that. It was good. I mean, the lingo, way over my head, mate. I literally do not know it. But that's interesting, mate. So he's going to go out, he's going to play the field. Maybe should just go and date Delilah for a little bit. But nah, I can't like her copper bit on the side or whatever. He seems like he actually cares for her. When she's you know, she was like, oh, I'm ugly. He's like, no, you're not ugly, mate. You don't need makeup. You look fine just the way you are. You know, and he wanted to help her, so he seems decent as well.
What was that? No, did I just like his photo of you, son of a...
Hey, creep. Be a normal person and rebound on Flinger instead of your literal neighbor. Can you do that?
Al, can you scrounge up some more quarters? We need 3 more. You can stop avoiding me and pay your fucking rent because it's late.
That's right, I'm sorry.
And stop apologizing. But hey, Flinger is a great idea because you clearly need some training on how to be a single human man in LA.
What's that, 4 people now suggesting Flinger?
Why do you hate Will?
I don't hate him. Everything, maybe it's because I like him, I don't want things to blow up. Can't things just be simple for once?
I know these apps are helpful and there are success stories, but how lazy and anti-feminist is this? Some of these pictures don't even have their faces in it, and what the hell is cuffing season? Sonnet to me. The app for readers. Oh, the saga of Will Bettelheim must continue. Joe and his heart are reserved for one person.
What are your favorite books?
Total honesty, I'm not the biggest reader.
What's your story?
I moved here a few months ago.
For the industry? Me too.
From where? Any fetishes I should know about?
Cheers.
Oh, no way.
Right?
I'll get the room. You walk in 2 steps, get on your knees, we fuck, you leave, no talking.
Get in there.
My arms and my roots shall set off to seek another land.
Let's get you an Uber home.
Thanks to 40's constant reposts to his stories, I can see you've been looking at my profile. Meanwhile, Milo's account is getting more and more intimate. And now you're eating sex crime donuts with him and not me.
Well, as you know, I go to Bali next week. I should be there for about 10 months.
10 months.
I'm tired of traveling. You and me has been really good, hasn't it? What if I stick around a while? What if you and me give this a real shot?
Jammed on at me.
I want you to be my girlfriend, love.
I don't want you to make that decision because of me. If staying in LA feels right, you should.
You know, she's definitely jealous. Was she? I'm thinking that this guy is just like one of these. Come in for a couple of weeks. He's kind of a passer. Do you know what I mean? So like when she's lonely, he comes in from his travels. They hook up. He disappears. She's like, oh wait, that was good. You know what I mean? I enjoy spending. But it's like, should we be in a relationship? Oh, that's a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? So now she's seen Joel dating. She's getting a bit jealous. Somebody's coming in. He's actually engaging way more than she kind of expected it. And now she's getting a bit like, oh, what's going on? So I do like it. It's good.
Enjoy. I hear the beaches in Manila are beautiful.
Hey, I heard you're online dating. It's going well?
You are curious.
It is, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's all...
It's really great. I was just also curious. What name are you using? Will or Joe?
Will.
Interesting.
Was wrong. You aren't jealous. You're disgusted. Is it the Avengers bod? Or the born into old money but went the new age route thing? Oh, is it the sex?
I was gonna say, look at him. He's dying and he's got a weight vest on.
Well,
Shit.
you hike often?
I'm getting into it, yeah.
Well, I have an especially potent bullshit detector. And she got you in a fucking whopper. Almost 10 years of our friendship, I don't think she has ever talked about someone the way she has talked about you. You want to know why Love is so attracted to Milo?
Yes.
He worked on himself. Maybe it's time you face this like a true Angelino. How are you feeling?
Crazy.
Nervous.
That one of these will graze a nerve and I'll become Sloth from Goonies.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid I'll say something you'll tell love.
The truth does not scare love.
Friend is a sorcerer.
So
No.
you believe your truth makes you unworthy of love?
Yes.
Yo, his acting's good. Look at him.
What's happening?
Joey, you're such a good boy.
What did you lose?
Oh, his mum looks like she's been beaten up.
We're getting out of here. Sorry I did this to you.
Yo, she has been beaten up a lot.
Better this time. Take only the important things. None of those books. You hear me? You could take one.
As long as we're together, we'll always be home.
Well, no, has his mum died or something? Actually, what has actually happened to her?
You have been in the pursuit of someone to love and care for all of your life. What if you were that person? Say it with me.
I am all I need.
No, that was good for my friend, man. He had no agenda there. He tried to help him. Actually, just tried to help him. I like it.
As Mama Ruth says, if you cannot love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else?
You're a wizard.
Thank you. But this is not a cure-all. It's also important You keep that temple clean, okay? I'm gonna suggest a quick 7-day cleanse.
Yo, interesting. That guy's vibe was helping him out. He was so calm that it kind of made him feel calm. But it was interesting, the information that he got out of him. So, I would like to know, have we found out what's happened to his mum? Like, I know obviously we're getting these flashbacks, which I actually really am enjoying. Whether it's his mum's flashback, him being young, or whether it's Love's flashback with her ex-husband, I enjoyed him. And the Candice ones, they've all been good this season. They actually have. His acting was good then as well. He looked really broken down and emotional. And it looks like he is a bit freed after, you know, going through that experience. Also, like he was saying, mate, how are you going to love somebody else if you can't love yourself? That's deep. And I would say that's true as well. I thought that was a good scene. And I like how Love's friend didn't judge him or anything like that. He just helped him. Being a nice, kind person with no agenda. I like it.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I can't look at you while you drink that. We take the auditions on the road. Like, look for our Scarlett O'Hara.
It's kind of nice how 40 sabotages his own process so much, it takes it out of my hands entirely.
Celery juice? Oh, what is wrong with you?
This kid knows what's up. He's on a juice cleanse, trying to fix himself.
If you need any help with development, I'm really good with coverage and notes.
And there is the real reason she's here. Little opportunist.
I can guarantee you I know more about film than any idiot assistant to come out of WME. What's the longest narrative film shoot in history?
Boyhood, 12 years.
Not even close. The Thief and the Cobbler, 29 years.
We hire ourselves an intern?
After homework, limited hours, only with Delilah's written permission.
It's been a pretty good addition to the show, actually. I've liked all the scenes that she's in.
If you want to be with someone who posts intimate pictures without your knowledge for millions to enjoy, it's your choice, love.
So, remember how you mansplained to me that I should write my Henderson story? I might have gotten confirmation that it's going to be published in Variety fucking magazine. What is happening here? Are you...
Oh. Oh, what's happened to him?
My favorite so far.
You've said that about all of them.
And I meant it every time.
But if you call me babe again, I'm going to stick you in the oven.
I found a place.
What about...
I cancelled Bali. You said if it felt right for me to stay, then I should.
I like the way things are. I'm not sure I'm ready to change the dynamic. You more than anyone know that I am a package deal. 40 is working on this film, which quite frankly is bound to fail because they all do.
One thing I love is your honesty. Maybe it's time to get honest with how codependent you are with him. I'm falling in love with you, and it's okay if you're not there yet. I can wait.
Before Will goes into being passed out mode, mate, literally everybody is assuming 40's going to fail. I'm his champion this season. Ever since he's been introduced, mate, I have been cheering him on. I want him to succeed, man. Everybody is expecting it to fail. They got Ellie on the side now as well. I like her. I want her to be successful as well. So I'm all for 40, Ellie and Joel to release this film. And if it's about Guinevere Beck as well, mate, it's going to be well interesting.
Whoa, wake up. You exorcist vomited all over my favorite top and then passed out. I'm ordering burgers and shakes.
Oh.
It's hard to read, but I still couldn't put it down.
Well, don't sound so surprised.
If I told you I was proud, would you want to hurt me?
Probably.
I'm not proud.
Definitely not proud of you.
You really think you were gonna juice your way back into Love Quinn's heart? I really don't think any of that stuff works for anyone who's truly broken.
Nice to meet the real you, Delilah. You're really quite beautiful. Oh no.
Everything's better with a little whiskey. This night could do with a little bit more. You up for a walk? Most people show up like over-eager labradoodles. I couldn't pull shit out of you. What was your first impression of me?
Definitely do not be honest. Thought you seemed nice.
Intimidating.
Okay, you're such a liar.
Thought you seemed sad. Also, I have this bad habit of trying to fix people. The unfriendly New Yorker, so I'm sorry about that.
Hey, stop apologizing. I like weirdos.
Jack and Ellie's going to see them again. Oh, please. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a guy as well.
What if they take fingerprints? What if they take DNA? Not like there's a crusty jar of piss in Peach Sellinger's house or anything.
Are you okay?
I just... Benji, Peach, Beck, Jasper, Henderson.
Don't like confined spaces.
You get us out of here. It was just a big misunderstanding. We were barely tipsy. We weren't even driving. It was like...
I heard why they brought you in. I can't help you.
You know anybody with pull who isn't a jealous fuck?
I'm so proud of you. In an alley.
Bettelheim, Alves, you're next for processing.
You and your friend are free to go. Apparently, you have some pretty powerful friends.
Right, do you know if this guy puts 2 and 2 together about the headphones, yeah? he met him outside of his apartment. It's not as if he met him in a random place on a random street miles away. So there's no coincidence. There's no like, oh, what's going... Because the only time he's ever seen him is around his complex. He's seen him right outside the gate. That is where he took the headphones. So no, yeah, it's not suspicious. You could try and play it. It's in there. It's a coincidence, but it's not. There's no suspicion whatsoever. He's seen him right outside where he lived.
Is that it?
If not, I know where to find you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. For a night I will not soon forget.
Mm.
Such an idiot.
Why do you have to be such a slut?
He's got to see her today at work or wherever he's going to see her.
Indecent exposure. Really good title for something. It kind of rolls off the tongue.
Hey, it's a pretty good name, that.
She hates roses. It's like he's not even trying, and yet somehow he still tries too hard. Really looking forward to your next failed attempt to lock down my sister.
I'm going to be around, so it'd be nice if we could be cordial.
He's actually not said anything really bad yet.
See, the way that I see it, you're not going to be around long, because you're a Neanderthal.
That's enough.
Get the fuck out, Milo!
He started it!
Oh, grow up!
Me? But maybe if you paid less attention to your idiot brother and more attention to what's actually in front of you, you might have noticed sooner that James was sick.
She said get out.
Knock him out, Joe. The dirty scruff. He stuck up for her though, didn't he? He stuck up for her. He's shown that he still cares for her. I mean, wow, that guy's a man. It was deep. You know, sometimes I understand where people say things in the emotionally. You know, he was wrapped up in the whole scenario, but it's deep, man. Sometimes you don't have to go. It's too far. That like once you cross that line, you're not stepping back. You're committed now. Like that relationship should be over now. He absolutely flopped. You know what I mean? Like he took it way too far. Now I wonder if that's 40's plan. You know, from looking at that, what he was saying to Love about how he's getting in the way of a life and all that, and maybe focus on what's in front of him, shows that Joe's actually engaging with her, engaging with her brother. They're connecting as well. You know, her brother's got somebody else to lean on, not just Love. He's got an interest in Joe, so it's kind of working. It kind of painted Joe in a decent light, then, in my opinion. But you know, everybody can read situations differently. But I feel like that guy crossed a line and he can't step back now. It's done and dusted.
I remembered where I knew your friend from. Stopped him for jaywalking. Pulled some limited edition headphones off. Those headphones alone cost more than he makes in a week, Delilah. That was the same night that Henderson was murdered. The same celebrity who was the spokesperson for those fucking headphones.
Oh, do you know, I was saying about before putting two and two together, but he has done, mate. He's done well, actually. He's been a policeman.
Doesn't mean anything.
So you're saying Henderson?
Or hey, maybe my skirt just rode up.
How much did you pay Will to follow me?
There's no way.
What would you do, man? What would you do? What would you do? Like, if somebody abused you and then you know that somebody that you know has gone and attacked them and killed them, would you turn them in? It's a tough one, man. Like, literally. I feel like if I knew somebody had murdered someone in real life, then I actually have no idea. Right now, morally, I would I would turn them in if they murdered someone. But then if they murdered someone in the expense of me, then my mind might change. I literally have no idea how I would actually react in that situation at all. Yo, see, she's breaking and entering now, is she not? She's going to find the stuff. She's going to find his laptop in the wall. Different, yeah, I knew it's a different painting. It's the one in his front room.
Okay, I don't need you or anybody to defend me or my honor.
Miss Sick the PI on my girlfriend for my protection. Retract the clause lest you scratch yourself.
You done well.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. We love you too much. Don't we, sport?
Always.
You're a good friend, Joe.
My name, my real name in your mouth is like poetry.
Oh, it's singers.
Holy shit. Hey, Finch, it's me. Call me back.
Oh, shit, man.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to have dinner tonight. Until I saw you'd already been by. Give me the phone.
Yeah, she's doing the right thing there.
I will scream.
Oh, mate, this is well good. I did not expect this to happen.
This is Dale. He said it would just be us.
Come on, I don't have time for this. Get in, Joey.
Oh, yeah, that's knocked her out.
Don't panic. I'm not gonna hurt you. Promise you and Ellie will be fine. Can you trust me, Delilah?
Well, she can't do anything. She's stuck in there, isn't she, anyway? What an interesting end to the episode. It's really exciting, actually. I can't believe that's just happened, mate. What a twist. I did not expect it. I can't wait to watch the next episode, honestly. That was such a good ending. Total twist. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. You go snooping, mate. You go snooping in people's private stuff. You're going to find things that you don't like, you know. Like, she went there looking. She found the evidence. The thing is, as well, is that, I don't know. Not that she should be grateful. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, she's gone, like, full on, like, oh my God, you're a murderer mode, even though she's not said that. That's how she's acting. How the hell is he getting out of this situation? Like, literally, I have no idea how he's getting out of this situation without hurting her. Because she's not going to come out like Will. Will was kind of lucky. He had people after him, didn't he? Like, the Russian mob and stuff, and he attacked Joel. That's why his finger got cut off. And, like, I don't know, he kind of got a second chance to be in there, hidden for a while, and then managed to go away, meet his fiancée, and live, live in the Philippines or wherever he went to. He was lucky. He can't do this with, you can't do it, mate, with her. Because, you know, what's going to happen to Ella and her boyfriend, or whatever you want to call him, the police officer, is going to come after Delilah. So again, it's well interesting. It's definitely a storyline avenue that we've gone down that I didn't expect, and it's excited me. I'm actually really excited. Okay, and that is going to wrap up episode 7 of season 2 of You. Very exciting, honestly. What a twist at the end, mate. Did not expect that when we come into this episode, did you? Because I definitely didn't. So, I mean, we started the episode really interestingly with Love on a rebound, you know. She was sleeping with, I can't remember the guy's name, but she's sleeping with her husband's, like, best friend, pretty much, you know. Obviously, he's passed away, and she's kind of, like, rebounding from Joe. And I was kind of right that because the guy travels a lot, he kind of, like, disappears, and then when he comes into town, they, like, hook up, and then he leaves, and she kind of likes that kind of intimacy, but no connection. It's like in and out, so to speak, and she could deal with that. But now the guy's kind of falling for her. Like I said, I would love to know the timeline of the period from, like, her and Joel, like, falling out or whatever, to, like, her being with this guy. Because later on in the episode, the guy's confessing his love for her. He said that he's cancelled his Bali trip. He wants to stay here. He's found an apartment. He's in running distance, and, you know, the guy's proper went for it. Now she didn't really want it to be like that, did she? Like, she like I said, she was enjoying the time they were spending together, but didn't really hardcore want to commit, because she still does like Joe, even though she doesn't really want to say it. Joe's got a really good connection with Forte, you know, they are good friends. I actually do like Forte, and I want him to succeed in the script that he's writing with Ella, I really do. But, you know, not many people are championing him. Even, you know, even his sister was telling that guy, look, mate, Forte's doing a script right now, probably doomed to fail, and then when he comes off on a rebound, when he does his crazy stuff, we've got to be there for him. Do you know what I mean? Now, I'm hoping that is incorrect and that he absolutely knocks it out of the park. That'd be nice to see. But Delilah as well, she's getting a story published in Variety magazine, I believe it is. Very big. You know, I've actually heard of that magazine before, so I know I think it's over here in the US. It's big publishing. It's really good. And the story is going to get put out there. But she's also done some digging on Joe. Now, not purposely and intentionally, it was just that, you know, they got arrested. They were sleeping with each other on the streets, mate. They got arrested and they was locked up. Now, he called Forte. It was his phone call. He used his celebrity status. People in high places, he got them out, got them off the hook without fingerprints and everything, getting taken at the station. Now, the copper, who kind of, like I said, person that's bitten aside, who cares about her. At first, I was like, nah, mate. I mean, the guy's putting all this 2 and 2 together. He's seen Joe outside his complex, give him a pair of headphones. You know, it's nothing creepy. Didn't see him in a location. Can't connect him to Henderson. Well, I was incorrect, mate. You know, got to call a spade a spade. I was incorrect. The guy was smart. He realised that Joe, yeah, he's on, he said $12 an hour. He's living in this apartment. You know, with his financial money, he should not be able to be affording those headphones, especially throwing them out. And what a coincidence that the night that I seen him throwing those out was the night that Henderson was killed, and Henderson's the spokesperson for those headphones. Putting 2 and 2 together, it's really interesting. It's kind of got her thinking, what's going on? Going to look into Joe. Breaking and entering into his apartment, she did. What was interesting is, though, Joe wanted to come back. He was going to invite her to a dinner tonight, you know, because their connection is pretty good. But no, mate, he's seen on a nanny cam that she's searching his apartment. Took the keys, gone to the storage. I mean, it's hardcore. Do you not think? Like, going in his apartment and looking around, that's one. Finding stuff and then going to another location to check it out, his own storage facility, that is... I mean, that is next level, isn't it? But she's gone there. She's found the cage. It's soundproof. Joel's found her in there, caught her in the act. He's attacked her. Not really attacked her, but yeah, in the sake of it, he's attacked her. He's locked her up. She's in that cage. Now, he's confessed that he's not going to hurt her. Luckily, he could probably, if he didn't know anybody else and just know Delilah and Ellie, he could probably bounce. Because he's going under Will Bettenheim or something. I can't remember how to say it. He's going under Will. His name's Joe. There's no social media or anything from him. He could kind of like bounce out, you know. He could delete his Will profiles and that's it. He's off the grid. And he can go to a different place, Mexico, like he was saying when he was in the cell. A good place to start and kick over. But he said, look, mate, you just need to give me some time. I'm not going to hurt you. You just need to stay here. You need to give me a plan so I can leave. You and Ellie will be okay. I'll make sure that you two are together. Interesting. I think that obviously he's going to try and do it. Love's going to get in the way. She's going to invite him for a meal or something. I thought he's going to say, yo, mate, you know, like me, you and Ellie, we're going to hang out. We're going to get all this story going. You know, we need to knuckle down. We need to get this script written. Or, like I say, it's going to be the other side where he's going to go into work and she's going to be like, look, mate, I know I'm so happy that you stood up for me the other day and I know that you've been helping my brother. And, you know, I realised that, like, it's great. You know, you get on with me, you get on with him. Dynamic's fantastic. You know, she called him Joe. He was loving it. You know, not calling him Will again. You can see that she's coming around. Should we go out for drinks? Should we have go for some food? Clear the air. And I think he'd be stuck, you know, his mind would be like, do we help him? Do we help her? What's going on? What's going with that? So it's going to be good, mate. Like I said, there's 3 episodes left. Never expected to be in this situation here when we ended the last episode to this one. And it's well exciting. So thanks so much for clicking on today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.